Now, the budget session in the Parliament, of course, begins shortly. Shortly from now, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will be presenting the Economic Survey for 2021-22 in the Parliament. The Economic Survey this year is going to be a report that shows a growth of 9% for the next financial year. This year, the document is being prepared by the Principal Economic Advisor and other officials as the new CEA has only recently been appointed. The survey is a report of state, in fact, it's a report of the state of the economy, its prospects and policy changes. The survey is expected to have the path for in fact, it will outlay the path there for economy the following year. Now let me cut across there. Akshatananda Gopal elaborates to us on what will be the government's priority this time in the budget.
So what can you expect from the budget this time around? Let's break down for you exactly what the priorities for the government are sector-wise. Considering that we're still in a pandemic, the government is going to focus first and foremost on that. Higher allocation for COVID vaccine shots is a high probability, almost a given really. Besides that, higher allocation for Manrega is also something that the government is going to consider. What about capex and also infrastructure, something the government has been speaking about time and again. Expect an increase in capital expenditure being announced tomorrow by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. Besides that, also allocations for roads and railways will be on the rise, as usually is the case every single year. Now, besides that, let's focus on asset monetization and sales. Maintaining momentum on asset sales is something that the government will focus on, perhaps in the agriculture sector. And this has always been a core focus for this government. More incentives are likely, particularly in the food processing sector. Besides that, also in the agriculture sector, you can expect export incentives for the farming sector. This perhaps there will be an announcement on tomorrow. There could also be a higher agriculture credit target, which the government will set in the budget. Financial markets, what can you expect as far as financial markets are concerned? There could be a chance of really capital gains tax also being waived on overseas investments. That's a possibility right now that's been discussed before. There's also a chance of increase in standard deduction limit by 30 to 35%. This we're talking about the tax policy change, which all of us care so much about. Besides that, as far as taxes are concerned, the policy on the same, a gradual, in fact, cutting of direct tax exemption, phasing out could happen, is something that we're hearing also from the government. These are perhaps some of the priority sectors and the changes, announcements that we can expect from the budget tomorrow.